Oh, that was hard when you was like, was it too much chip on your dip? What was it? Ah, what was it? Man, the business that pays you. Yeah, oh, that was hard, bro. I was on it. That nigga loved it, that shit, bro. You hear me? No, because that just shows you like the talent, like what you doing and what you doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I asked him to come to the studio when we was on the block, and he was like, he was going to show up. I didn't think he was going to show up. You know what I mean? Motherfucker showed up. Like, bro, when I streamed that shit, bro, that shit for like, now I've been like 6 hours stream minimums. You know what I'm saying? 4 to 6 hours minimum, and it's his shit on there getting that type of exposure. I literally like, you know, Stoner and them be telling me like, man, Marlo, for real, if you go to YouTube and type this shit in, your name pop up everywhere. And I'm like, you know, I'm just streaming, you know what I mean? I ain't really thinking about it like that, or being in beta mode, you know what I'm saying? And that beta mode is actually presenting a fucking opportunity. But you only get the opportunity if you show up in the town. I got up this morning and kicked.
What a night for a fight. Under the lights, my name is Todd Grisham. We are here at the Empire Fight Camp. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson. 6 foot tall, 172 pounds, with a 71-inch reach. And he'll face the Bronze Bomber, 6 foot 7 inches tall, with that massive 83-inch reach.
Bro, that's a nightmare. You've got to be strong and fit. Use that long reach. Use that long jab. Do it that way. You'll be safe all night.
The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson,
one of the whole day. I'm fucked up.
The Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder, one of the hardest punchers in heavyweight history. His knockout percentage is off the charts.
Just take note. Look at the reach. Look how much they're giving away in this fight.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic gold medalist, the 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, and truly one of the all-time greats, introducing Floyd Patterson. Fighting out of the blue corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder.
They'll be fighting under the lights tonight. What a unique environment as we get set for this high-energy showdown.
You can hear the noise, you can hear the fans. I've been to many, many fights like this, and it's very, very eerie.
See what I need you to do when it comes. I just need you to do legs. I'll take care of your other end, and then you do.
You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other.
Thing about it is, I'm gonna put you on the thing about
just misses with that jab.
And I almost went a little crazy, and but you gotta kind of like
beautiful counter punch.
Like stack your bread or your drugs.
Let him step back for just a moment.
You can't really go crazy buying like you would normally do. You know what I mean? Like you see them buying, right?
So much firepower here.
They hustling hard. You know what I mean? And I be restricting the motherfuckers from shit. They still go about they little basket like little
nice
basket.
Counter shot. Have you ever danced with the devil under the pale moonlight? That's what these two men are about to go through as they've been talking so much trash on social media. It's time to settle the score.
Even though my fucking puts you in position, like the money was telling me to
nice exchanges from both men in this round. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got. Oh my goodness! I admire these guys.
We just was laughing this morning. And the fuck that shit. We ain't even gonna meet it. We good where we at with it. He like, yeah. Cause he don't want to feel like, motherfucker try to watch us,
He misses with that jab.
So
nice job landing that left counter punch.
I spent so much money to do, he can't call it. You know what I mean?
Nice counter shot with the right hand.
So, it's on my time.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, but this round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
You cannot stay where they can see you stacking your bread. Like basically, I got like a $250,000. They can't even see it. They don't know what I got.
Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
I still got $1 million in peyote. No, I probably got probably like $1 million in peyote and mushroom, bro. Yeah, easy. Like, that ain't even formed. Like, I still got mad seeds of peyote and mushroom raw. Like, I think I got like 50 and 50 raw. Then I got like 30 and 30 already ready to go. Like, as far as like the drug seed already ready. I ain't really been fucking with them because I got
Time
like
winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Shit, man. I just keep what I got bottled up. I ain't even got shit bottled up, but I got.
Here's the bell for round 2. There's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
I mean, no, they already made, but Oh, right. All I gotta do is make that shit, bro.
Insane action.
Right. I need to grade it. Like, that's why I said when I get on, what you gonna see me get on, you know, what you doing? And motherfucker out there, I gotta
He's going to keep his elbows tucked into the chest so he can avoid the pain of those body shots, but that leaves more opportunities for headshots.
I got shit to think with, like I said, my focus is to play like a man. That's what I do.
Either man really defending themselves.
I would love to
keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
You've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Both men step back for just a moment. Ooh, that really affected Floyd there.
Who that?
How did they survive that?
Help us get used cars up there. You ain't see us take the auto shop picture and shit.
He carries the right jab away.
Proud of job up that bitch.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
He's finding out that shit is more than, you know what I mean?
They exchange punches. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
You know what? Fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
This nigga's name is Hot Cosby.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, on my time. That's what I'm saying. That shit right here, that don't bother me. I'm gonna get away from it.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
shit runs right past me. I don't give a fuck.
On to the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up. Just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
It ain't it. It ain't one of them on that block.
He's got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
I thought it was
very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
It could be down.
Either fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. He misses with that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Baby, take the top off my shit. We're gonna turn this shit gold, bro. Man. The
positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch.
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire. Because somebody's going to get hurt, and someone's got to react.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
One tick, but it might be three, because it might be less.
Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
They don't get complacent. You think this is too easy? If they keep the same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying, motherfucker trying to come out there when ain't nobody out there. That means you trying to hustle up or get drugs some type of way. I ran into this motherfucker named Craig this morning at the gas station. I draw down on that bitch ass nigga and checked his pocket. It was Craig.
Time winding down as we get set for another round. Here we go to the fourth round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Why are they throwing punches? They should be playing defense right now. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Threw the hook, didn't land. These two are the perfect dance partners. He blocks that jab.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Counter right. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Come on, look across at him. Look at him now. Fight. It's so important now in the first minute of this next round to get on top of him.
On to the fifth we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Patterson took that one in a bad way. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged. Missed him with that uppercut. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And this with that jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
You have a fighter that's got a great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Come on, look across at him. Look at him now. Fight. It's so important now in the first minute of this next round to get on top of him.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Here we go in the sixth round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Beautiful counter shot. This is not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
And he misses with that jab. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Oh, that punch. That counter shot lands. Ooh, that really affected Floyd there. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Let's get the jab and don't get carried away.
Nothing in my way will make me be afraid. And I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, I can feel it in my soul. Yeah, I can feel it, no letting go. And I can feel it, it's getting close. I said, I can't stand by anymore. Looking in from the outside, I know I can hold the phone. They can't keep my hands tied. I need strength to carry on. Without me push it through. Oh, no one can save me from myself. I need force, breaking down the walls.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. This is Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And he'll be facing Terrence Bud Crawford, perhaps the pound-for-pound king. 5'8" tall with a 74-inch reach.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Right now, leave me alone. Close the curtains, close the door, take the phone off the hook. This is all I wanted to see. This right now, right in front of me.
Good luck.
These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Missed him with that uppercut. Good punch. And he just misses with that jab. Counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy. Going back to life now, starting to land some punches.
I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he misses with the left uppercut. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do.
It looks like we're going to see an early night here. He is rocked. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Good counter punching. He blocks the uppercut. He threw the hook, didn't land. One of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Punch, counter punch. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
towards the man. What we're doing, the box up here is the back man.
There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. That left counter was perfectly timed. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
There's a scoring blow. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he fails to score with that left hook.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice counter shot with the right hand. Why sit in the pocket when your punches are this slow? Defending themselves. Beautiful counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, she's in the corner now, and her body is certainly bothering her. Let's see how she comes out in this next round. You've got to believe that defense is going to be on the front of her mind. At it, round 4. What a round we just saw. Let's see what we've got in store for us here.
What a round. What have they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
Good counter punch. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Hard, you know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Both men step back for just a moment. Nice exchange here from both men. Exchanges from both men in this round. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring. Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want, because they want to get you there, they want you to stand there.
Your bitch ass down.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. And tap it. Towards man.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action. On to the 5th we go. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
This fighter's not shown us much defense at all. He blocks that jab. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good left hand. Missing with the hook. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Don't get carried away. Come on, look at something. Look at him now. It's so important now in this 3rd minute with next round. It's so important.
Start the 6th. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in. Got out of the way of that right hook. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Insane action! How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
Hard, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
That right hook won't score. He missed with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, you can see this fighter in the corner really laboring with their body. They are hurt. Let's see how they come out and fight in the next round. You've got to believe deep. There's the bell to start round 7. Can it get any better? What a round we just saw.
What a round. What have they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
What a fight it has been so far. Wonder what we're going to see in this round. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice job by him to block that jab.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice exchange here from both men. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The body work has taken its toll. You can see the pain on his face.
Man, oh man, you know what? He's got to hope the referee doesn't jump in and stop it.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. What a fight it has been so far. Wonder what we're going to see in this round.
Good work the last round. Be smart. Don't get too braggadocious. You get turned over and walk into the shot, and that's the last thing you want.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. Good counter-punching for both these athletes. Good left counter that lands. He parries away with that left hook. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. Good counter right hand again. You'd like to see more jabs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Not exactly sure when that injury to the body took place, but you know this fighter is feeling it right now, and no part of them wants to get hit there again in this next round.
I hope we've got a good cuts man in that corner.
And there's the bell for round 9. They're up and ready to go. Surely this round won't be as good as the last one.
This is part of the game plan. You knew this was going to happen. Now you've got to stay still in your mind. You've got to think, right, don't get rattled. Don't get swayed by the crowd cheering or booing. Walk straight in there, stick to your game plan, show your shots, and then let it go. But do it at your pace.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
There's a counter shot. Perfect counter shot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Punch lands. Neither man really defending themselves. And he misses with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. One of the worst injuries you can have in boxing is to the body, because there's so much room for your opponent to target in and take advantage.
Cornerman, get your job done, do it right.
Mate, he's shattered. Come on, look across at him. Look at him now. And every time you see him, take a big, deep breath. Bang him to fight. It's so important now in this first minute of this next round to get on top of him.
And here comes the 10th round. What a fight it has been so far. Wonder what we're going to see in this round.
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they had to dig deep. This is just ridiculous. I don't know what to expect. I'm tired just watching it.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
On the right. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That counter shot lands. They figure out the combination to this safe. How did he absorb that hook?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. So I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Right hook catching air. You both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know that the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Left counter scores. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Body has been beaten up big time. As he sits down, you can see the pain on his face.
My concern is the corner. Are they going to be too brave for their fighter?
There's the bell to start round 11. Can it get any better? What a round we just saw. Good counter left hand there. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. He's got to get back into the fight. Looks like they've shaken it off. They score again with the left. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree. I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.
Better chance for me to look see if I can help shit. He looks like I beat that thing. I think he cheated some type of way. So my head felt like that. Like he cheated and then they knew this shit and he quit. You see this shit? My head felt like that, bro. For 100%. That was a knockout punch. You know what I mean?
Pick a side. Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes, sweating eyes. Who am I? Champion till I die. Every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wow. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Pick a side, pick a side. Only 2 options, be with the winners or the other guys. Yeah, ain't no time, ain't no time. We already on the way. Better get themselves in line. Thought I told you we don't play. The team going nuts, the score going up, morale going down, the fans packing up. Now all the kids got a new hero. They ain't never seen so many zeros. And that's when the crowd starts to shout. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are
I'm the boss. Motherfuckers is saying I don't got no connection.
make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Yeah, spill venom out the side of my pores. We came to battle, we came for war. Digging in the mud, carry across the globe. No matter the weather, rain, sunny or snow. I guess all the sacrifice was worth it. The pain made perfect and gave me a purpose, yeah. And I still don't get no breaks. And you about to learn why if you in my way. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions
got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Yeah, I've been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Heard the birds in the trees, telling me shit is a breeze. As you can see, I do it with ease, wanna make it then believe. That time that I came through when I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, one time for the one time, I'll rebound, I reground. In the meantime, I stack up, this win my reward. Motivation. All the hating that they doing, that shit motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation.